everybody. Welcome to HOA Fight Club. I'm Raylene Schifano. I would like to discuss today the national group that we're starting called HOA United. This group will be strictly a legislative group across the nation that's going to work on laws in each state. The one thing that we don't have is a place where we can all go to and see what laws are in place for certain issues that we're having. So we are getting a website together, and it should be done within the next week or so that you can go onto this website, you can sign in, you can participate, you can do group meetings with us. And there are already so many people that have joined, and we're working together to create positive and fair legislation for homeowners. If we protect the homeowners, we also protect the association. If the homeowners know what is required of them, they have the education, they know what is expected, I think we'll have a lot less problems. I'd like to see solutions and not just complaints. So HOA United is going to be the solutions. HOA Fight Club works on individual basis with each individual client, where HOA United is just going to be the legislation. So those are the differences. So we won't be able to complain in that group. We'll be able to find solutions and to the nation's problems and be able to expose things that are happening. We have certain laws in Washington State or Florida or Oregon that other states don't have. So if we can take those good laws and we can introduce those bills to the legislators of another state saying, look, this state has already done good, positive things, then we can show a united front. The one thing that we aren't showing in to the legislators is that we have this united front of homeowners. We say we do, but we're not showing that. So this will be a way for everybody to be a part of something. We'll have the website up and running, and you'll be able to go there and click on things and get the information. You'll be able to sign in. You'll be able to be a member of something. The membership is not going to be expensive. I was even thinking, $1 a month, something that we can just help each other and be in one place. That's not on a Facebook group or a Twitter that's, constant complaints, but no solution. So that's what we're going to do with HOA United. We need to take these issues to the legislators and prove what's going on, give them the evidence, and show them the solutions that we have. I have been saying all along that we should make complaints to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and the FTC, because even though if they don't do anything, there's still a formal complaint that has been filed. Those are public records. They can keep those records forever, and we can use those to our benefit in the future by saying, look, this is what's going on in all these other places. And maybe if there's enough complaints going into these places, maybe they'll start doing good things and affect good legislation. I know in Washington State, the Attorney General's office is aware and has tried to introduce a bill that will protect everyone. The reason the Attorney General's bill didn't pass in Washington State was because CAI said that we were targeting board members. So of course the board members freaked out and didn't want to have the Attorney General's guidance. The professionals don't want to have the Attorney General's guidance. They want to be able to do what they're doing with no oversight or governance. So we have to make that change. If the professionals are held responsible for their actions, we can actually make a difference with the boards. The boards aren't going to do things that they're doing now, because right now they can go to an attorney, they can say, look, this homeowner is causing us problems, whether they're right or wrong, and the attorney will automatically enforce the board's wishes, which shouldn't be what they're doing. The attorney should always be the neutral person that's looking out for the best interest of the association. So that's one of the things I want to work on, is getting the professionals. We have to expose what they're doing wrong, and we have to make a change. The other thing is that I'm really pushing for is using the small claims court system, because it offers free mediation. It's low cost. There's no attorneys. There's not the burden of attorney fees for either the homeowner or the association. So it just gives a place where there can be a judicial review without any attorney's opinions in there. And it's like, again, it's low cost. In Washington State, it's $50. And you get this impartial review. So that's something that we should be pushing for in all states, is being able to have a impartial review of our complaints. The Attorney General's governance needs to be added so that they can affect good solutions also. It doesn't mean they have to penalize or hurt somebody or, fine people, but they can actually bring people into compliance. I think sometimes we get focused in wanting the board to be penalized, which I think that everybody should be held responsible equally. We as homeowners can be fined, so should the board. But that's not going to happen in this case because of the business judgment rule. So we need to find ways that we can hold these boards responsible and show the Attorney General. So the Attorney General's office should be able to come in and say, hey, this is what you're doing wrong. You're not following this. Please become compliant within so many days. So that will kind of help, even if we had to take it to the small claims court after, at least there's some sort of a thing from the Attorney General's office. So these are just things that I'm working on, and I want to give you guys an update, and hopefully we can make good legislation that's positive for all. Not all associations are bad. There's a lot of good people out there doing good things, but the ones that are doing things that are bad really make it hurts everyone. So those are the ones that need to be exposed. We need to bring those into compliance, just as they would want to bring the homeowner into compliance. All right, you guys, I'll see you on the next one.